I don't think I'm muted anymore. I'm such a dingus. Good morning. How are you? How's everyone doing? Stranger, you're first. You made it in through the notification. Right on. Effing awesome. Is the thing I like about the Twitch video game development community is that it's a pretty tight-knit group. And when we're sharing ideas or we're showing the things that we've built over the last stream or whatever that is, there's a lot of feedback to be had. And so the feedback that I got from yesterday's stream was the explosion animation with the flash that happens. It's full screen. And it's maybe, I mean, there's two problems perhaps. One is that it could be difficult for people with like photosensitivity or epilepsy. And so I might just remove that or put an option in our options menu to remove the flashes because it could be a little bit much. But the second thing is that this is happening on the whole screen. And so perhaps we want to contain it to just the monitor. And so that's what we're going to do today. We need to make, at least the way that I think this has to be done. Well, there's a couple of reasons why, right? Because if you look here, this asteroid is not within the monitor. It's outside, right? It's not clipping properly. And so that's still part of the prototyping that I've been doing. So the one thing that I need to do, and I think the way to do it is, but I'm going to create 2 layers and everything else is going to be a little bit higher than all the game sprites. And this monitor screen will be a little bit lower so that anything that is within the screen will show up on the screen and then hide as it gets behind the rest of the image. I don't know if I'm explaining that really well, but it's like super simple. Just going to cut this out, make it transparent, create another image, put it on top, and then make sure on the Z plane that everything's layered accordingly so that it hides behind the monitor bezel. And so I was wondering, can I get ChatGPT to do this? Let's just try to see if it's something that's possible. Like, why not just try? It didn't work at all. I don't even know if it's worth showing. Here, I'll show you. This is what it did. It crushed it. It really did just do a fantastic job. All right, let's open up GIMP. This is an easy thing that we can do without, we don't need AI, obviously. Okay, pretty easy so far. I think that looks just right. Yeah? Is there anything that needs to be changed there? Not really. I think that is as good as it's going to get. Maybe here. But I think you're not going to notice it. So I don't know if you could see that on screen, but the idea is that one image is above the other, right? So that it's no longer going to show outside of the screen. If I move the asteroid, it should just hide behind the screen. Right, so that should handle any issues with it appearing outside of the screen. And then the same thing with the flash. Yeah, it should just happen inside the screen. There we go. That looks a little bit better. I thought it would be harder. It was actually a lot easier to put together. This is great. There it is. The flashbang no longer flashes the entire screen. There you go. Yes, much better. Yeah, and that's what's kind of fun about having you guys in stream is that I get feedback. And I think that was it was both good feedback because I think it does look better. And it was also something that I just needed to do. And so it was a little bit of motivation to get it done. But we still got something done. And that's consistency. Can't complain with that. Can't complain by getting something done.